Hello and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. Yeah, watch out. My name is Serge. Today I'm joined by a wheeler.
Are we threatening them or are we threatening each other?
Yes.
All right.
We got Ben on tech.
We're threatening the world.
With patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Please support us or else we can't threaten anybody.
You ever click to turn your microphone on, but then you actually click the button that brings up the Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a niche problem.
Not us. We're professionals.
Yeah. I can't actually relate to that at all.
Womp womp.
What do we do now?
Oh my god. And remember, if you want any more information on the format or the deck lists that we played today, you can check the description down below. Then we turn.
Yeah. No, I got it now. I've got my rhythm again. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I brought Boros.
Yeah, you got it now? You got it now?
Hey, I brought Boros equipment. This is just an old classic, a standby. It's my happy place when I have to make a deck that I can't think of. My points today are Mox, Umezawa's Jite, 4th Aerlingus, and because I had 2 free points, just a little casual strip mine, you know, just for fun.
As a treat.
Yeah, my strategy is, God, the creatures have gotten better for this deck.
Yeah.
But creatures, give them equipment, make the creatures even more threatening, and ideally kill you.
Okay.
What are you on? I'm
on a deck that has many names. Green-White Little Kid.
Okay.
Selesnya Idiots. The Watchwolf Fan Club.
Ooh.
I'm on a green-white aggressive deck that is playing every 2-mana 3/3 creature and most of the 3-mana 4/4 creatures. I am big, I am annoying, and my deck is as well. This is, it's a Selesnya beatdown deck. It's the way I kind of look at it nowadays is it's like, what if Mono Green Stompy got to play Swords to Plowshares? And that's kind of scary. This deck is pretty straightforward in what it's trying to do, though. My points are Mox Emerald, Mox Pearl, Strip Mine, and Umezawa's Jite. So I'm rocking the 9 point.
9, yeah.
Yeah.
No 4th Aerlingus in...
I thought about splashing it, but then I knew nobody... Like, if I did, I wouldn't hear the end of it.
You're like, that's not a green-white deck, Wheeler.
Yeah, no.
Or you're only playing 6 ninjas in your ninja deck, Serge.
Because if I have to play 4th Aerlingus, then I have to play Minskimbu, and then I have to play Comet, and then, I mean, I might as well play Ren and 6, because I've got Strip in here.
Yeah.
And we already played Naya recently.
Yeah. There are so many Watchwolves these days.
There are a ton. I
terrifying.
almost missed a couple, but we're good. We're good. This is a thoroughly researched pile of Magic cards.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Now, who won the die roll? Because I know this is of some controversy.
Okay, so peek behind the curtain. Serge is like, we should roll on camera. I'm like, well, that might be awkward if we have to mulligan and whatnot. And he's like, you're right. And then rolls 2 1s.
Snake eyes.
The double 1. I rolled 2 4s, so I will be going first.
Oh, this hand is so much better on the play.
Yeah, well.
I mean, that's just magic, baby.
Yes, yeah. All right. I'm going to start things off with a forest into an arbor elf and pass the turn.
My turn just got more complicated.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to go with Prismatic Vista into a Mox Ruby into a Inti, the Seneschal of the Sun.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
Go to 19.
19, find a Plains.
Yep.
I think this is an okay card. This is a newer card. I haven't actually played with it yet, and I think this is a good one. I think this is a good one.
My only saving grace is that you haven't played with that card yet, and maybe you will misplay with it because you did. Because that card is...
Kind of a house?
It's cracked. It is so good.
Okay.
Vintage All-Star.
Vintage!
Yeah.
Oh.
And Vintage Cube.
You want to cut?
No, I want you to Inti... Actually, you're going to draw the card? Yeah, I'll cut you.
Ooh.
If you're going to Inti the top card, maybe. But if you're just drawing it.
Yeah. Pass.
Untap. Ooh. My turn also got not more complicated, but better. I'm going to play a forest.
No white source.
I'm going to cast a Mox Pearl.
White source?
I gotta tap 4 and play Questing Beast.
What 4? Why do you have 4 drops in that deck?
I'm a green-white deck.
Oh my.
I don't know better.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna attack you for 4.
Oh, it has vigilance.
Yeah, go ahead. That is, in fact, the first word on this card. That good, huh?
Go.
Go. Holy smokes.
A questing beast.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Umezawa's Jite. I could have paid 2 and equipped my questing beast with the Jite. I'm going to attack.
A Ganjo.
Oh, look
Costing
at you.
2 because I have a legend.
Yes.
So I'll deal 4 damage to target attacking creature.
Okay. Questing beast is dead.
Yes.
I'm going to play Treetop Village, and I'm going to pass.
So that was my 3rd land, and I was like, I'll skip the land drop to kill. So this is really awkward because you can start getting the GT beats on the Arbor Elf. And I hate that. I really need another land.
Well, you had one. You didn't have to get rid of it.
Yeah. So I mean, I can attack with Inti and maybe find the other land. That's not nothing.
Well, attacking with Inti also puts it out of range of GT.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that is kind of nice. So I think we have to start with that. All right, attack with Inti. I've got an attack trigger. I want everything in my hand, though. You know what's not going to survive the GT is this Esper Sentinel. So I'm going to discard Esper Sentinel. I'm going to tap 2 mana. I'm going to cast an Aether Vial.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Shadow Spear.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
Yeah, every draw can't be a snicker.
It can when your deck's filled with Watch Wolves. I'm going to tap 2
Yeah.
and play Streetwise Negotiator. It's a 2-mana 0/2 cat citizen with backup 1, which means I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on my Streetwise Negotiator. So now it's a 1/3. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Right. So it's a Watch Wolf.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It sure is a Watch Wolf. Okay. All right, untap, upkeep. I'm going to put 1 counter on my Aether Vial.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw for the turn. We got there. Arid Mesa.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty happy about that. What do I discard? What do I discard?
That's the cool part about this card.
What if I want it all?
Well, you could have it all. My Empire of Dirt.
I would let you down. Yes, it's true. It's true. All right. You have 2 mana. So you are looking to activate your Treetop Village.
Yep.
I could be attacking with a 4/4 NT or a 5/5 NT with Trample and Lifelink. Now it assigns all combat damage with its butt.
Yep.
So if I attack now, I'm basically throwing my NT away.
For either my land or my Streetwise Negotiator, if I so choose to animate and double block.
Yeah. You're probably going to animate and double block, though.
I mean,
one of the cool things that happens, though, is I could exile a removal spell off the top, which then means I just crack in for 5. I like this attack anyways. All right, let's animate.
or equip, yep.
Let's equip. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'd like to move to attacks.
Sure.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to discard a card.
Triggered ability on the stack. It is my turn to Gonjo you! I mean, channel lands. Oh, thank you.
I'm going to choose not to discard a card.
Okay.
Pass.
I could respond to, because this is 2 separate triggers, I could get you to discard a card and then respond to the counter trigger. because it's you may discard a card, and then if you do, put a counter on target.
when you do.
Or when you do.
Yeah.
But I kind of just want to deprive you. I know you would discard to get
The information,
card,
yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you are eager enough to convert some of the cards in your hand into some other gas, like, I kind of want you stranded with the cards you have in your hand.
Sure.
I mean, what are we doing here, right?
All right.
I'll put this GT on my watch
Yeah.
wolf and I'll hit you for 3.
This is a problem. The GT is online. I'm down to 12.
I'm going to play Giver of Runes.
Giver of Ruins. Yep.
I'm going to play Elves of Deep Shadow.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass.
You have no cards in hand.
Nope, not yet.
I'm going to leave Arid Mesa around.
Okay.
All right. Let's untap. Let's put this to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's draw for the turn. Is there a hair in my sleeve? There was.
Writes down pollen shield hair.
All right. What is the wording on this? As a triggered ability. That's bad for Serge.
Triggered ability. So triggered ability.
2 mana.
Yep.
Umezawa's Jite.
That's a good one.
Pass.
Untap. Draw.
Shoot. Actually, sorry.
Would you like to do something
There's one
else?
thing I should do before the turn ends, if that's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack Arid Mesa, and I'm going to Lightning Bolt your Giver of Runes.
Okay.
It can protect its later. I just want to get that off the board and just think about stuff later. Apologies.
No, you're
Apologies.
good.
Yeah. I'm realizing that maybe I didn't have to rush it because it can't protect itself like Mum, but
It just makes combat on my next turn awkward.
Yeah.
Like if you're committing to getting rid of this card, might as well just do it there for the sake of
Yeah.
not getting too blown out.
there's a plateau.
Never mind.
What, you dead now?
No.
Okay. All right. Hit me.
Okay. I'm going to attack with everybody here.
Okay. So I'm currently looking at 5 damage.
Yep.
Any pumping effects or anything like that?
Pass priority.
I go to 6.
Great. Triggered ability.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Oh!
A bit of a risky move because you have an Aether Vial.
Yep.
Less risky move because I have a Mox and a GT with 4 counters on it.
Yeah, the GT with 4 counters. Armageddon!
I'm going to pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to leave it at 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a land, and I'm going to die.
Okay, great. Woo.
So the other 2 cards in my hand were Embercleave and Bloodthirsty Adversary.
Oh.
So the other thing I was looking to set up was Bloodthirsty Adversary, get the free lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Off the mana that goes there. It gets a little bit more awkward when you've got the GT to pump. So you could kill it, but I still get the bolt or something like that. It's not looking great for our hero there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Your hero cast an Armageddon and won.
I mean,
I don't think anybody who casts Armageddon can be considered a hero.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
sure, nowadays it seems like a big faux pas. But back in my day, we were casting our Tundra Wolves and our Savannah Lions, and you had to Armageddon or else these blue decks would go wild.
It's true. It's actually true. I do miss the days of the Catablade deck.
Yes.
Just Bant, every elf, every mox, every sword, and you go like mox, 2-drop, sword, equip, get in, GG.
We are pretty close to being able to do that. Other than, well, I say that, and that deck had triple Mox, GT, Natural Order, maybe Strip, True Name.
Yeah.
Different times.
One of these days, I might want to. I wonder what Catablade looks like in 2024.
Unfortunately, I think it looks very much the same as it did
Yeah.
back then. But I don't know.
Play the
Like
initiative cards.
Shadow Spear is a pretty nice upgrade for that
Yeah.
deck.
Not playing a lot of swords anymore.
Though I did Halfling as well. Just more 1-mana dorks
Yeah.
that can cast Geist the Saint Traft.
Yeah. You want to cut?
No, you're good.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Can you see how good that had would have been on the play? The
Yeah.
issue I had is I had the Aether Vial for the start, and then I drew the Mox. And then so the sequencing was, do I go Mox? But you started first.
Did you have Bolt in your hand?
No, I did not. I drew Bolt late. No, I would have absolutely.
God. I think I justified to myself that I should play this deck because, not last year. Oh my God, this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I won a tournament, not to brag, that was basically this deck, but with the lands package. And it was like, wow, Watchwolves are pretty good. And I made it worse. But God, if this hand doesn't make me feel things.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm keeping.
I think I have to ship this hand.
Okay.
I have turn one. I have Monkey, but no red source.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
if you're missing a color,
I'm missing a color.
what you got?
I'm going to mull it, but I've got Monkey, I've got Urza's Saga, Shadow Spear, Ranger Captain of Eos, and Captain Lannery Storm. Like, this is, I want to be greedy, but I'm on the play.
Yeah, you're not going to get to make a bunch of Saga tokens.
Yeah, it's very slow, and I need to be faster against you, because you're going to be ahead of me in terms of power and toughness, unless I kind of shoot faster.
Yeah.
But, like, I want every one of these cards.
Yep.
This hand is very good if it's different.
Yeah, it's closer than it looks
It is, yeah.
if you're greedy. Which
Top
we
card.
are.
Top card was a mountain.
You never do that. You never do that. Or you always do that.
Yeah.
You always do it, and this is my psychological warfare, is that the top card of your deck doesn't matter, right? Whatever this card is, it doesn't matter. And so, especially if you're going to mulligan.
Sure.
And most Magic players know that. But if you can convince another Magic player that you think it does matter, it can put them on tilt. Or it can make them play worse because they're like, oh, this player's an idiot.
I'm going to pile shuffle and then shuffle my deck afterwards. Mm-hmm. I'm sad about that hand because the sequencing is like, play Shadow Spear, do nothing. Mm-hmm. Play Urza's Saga, do nothing. Mm-hmm. And then the next turn, you're like, make a Construct or play Ranger Captain of Eos. You're like, that's not good.
No. Also, I'm green-white. Like, I have land destruction. I have plenty
And artifact destruction.
Artifact and enchantment removal.
Yep. Yeah, all in on those is a lot more awkward.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ooh. We got ourselves a start here.
If you say so.
You, bottom. Mm-hmm. Good luck, friend.
And you too.
Basic Mountain,
Okay.
go.
Drop.
God, I wish it was Ragavan.
Savannah, Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Caracas,
Yep.
Bolt the Bird. And by Bolt the Bird, I mean Bone Crusher Giant, the Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Stomp the Monk.
You're up.
I guess it's like a Shock the Monk.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it? All right.
Hit that hit song.
That hit song. That
Shock the monkey.
That Caracas is real annoying. Gonna play
Oh, good old Rishi P.
Rishadan Port, and then I'm gonna cast a Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, you got it.
Trigger.
Yep.
I am going to grab an Umezawa's Jite,
Yep.
and I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm going to cast the opposite side of Kellen the Fey-Blooded here.
Ooh.
Birthright Boon. And I'm going to find an Umezawa's Jite.
Okay.
Oh, I'll cut right to it.
Oh.
Superior
okay.
Magic player right here. Go.
Is that Jite foil?
You're up, bud. You're
wanna
fine.
cut?
No.
No, you can tell it's not because it's not like curved.
Hey, Betrayers of Kamigawa foils, they don't curve. All right?
You uncut?
They get these curves naturally. You're good.
Yeah.
Well, I might just take it low and slow, baby. I'm going to, well, I should play this card first. I'm going to play Horizon Canopy.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 1.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to pass.
So what we see here is Serge missed the land drop. Wheeler's got a Rishadan port. Untap.
I'm going to port your mountain.
Boop.
Yep.
Float a red.
Okay. Mana burn for 1.
Go.
Oh, not like this, Serge. It's okay. This is why God gave us game 3s. Oh. Well. Gonna play an Urza Saga. Good news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you for 1.
Oh, delightful.
I'm gonna play an Undermountain Adventurer.
Oh, we've got the initiative.
The initiative
That's
is going to
exciting.
be introduced.
Yeah.
I say good news because this could potentially give you a way to find a land.
It could.
But also, I think that this is much better than any of the other plays that I have in my deck.
Sure.
Or in my hand.
Yep.
Potentially my deck, though. I'm going to grab a basic forest and pass the turn.
End step. I'm going to Solitude, exiling a Lion's Sash.
Okay.
Shoot your friend, you gain 3.
I got a 22.
Untap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Draw for the
if you
turn.
have like a Ragavan here, it's really bad.
I don't have a Ragavan.
If you have Aurelia, it's really bad.
Well, no, I don't have any of the haste creatures. I do have this double striking Kellen, though.
Oh, that's
so we're going to go down to 17. You're fine. Kellen the Fable-Headed is going to enter the battlefield. Double strike. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 for each aura and or equipment attached to Kellen.
Why are you picking up your... Oh, you're fetching.
Yeah, sorry, I cracked the
Okay,
Wooded
okay,
Foothills
yeah,
going
yeah,
to 17. I'm cheating, Wheeler.
Oh, I mean, well...
No, I'm not just finding the basic now of the initiative.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, go to you. You have how many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Go to the Forge.
That makes your stone forged thick.
Yep.
Hate that for me.
She big. Draw step. This gets a counter. Well,
Any interest in cutting?
not particularly.
Okay.
2/2.
2/2. 2/2
stuff.
double strike.
It's tapped down.
I am shields down, Mr. Wheeler.
Go to play this basic forest that you know about.
Yep.
Gonna tap 2. Play an Umezawa's Jite.
Yep.
Gonna tap an additional 2. And I'm gonna put the Umezawa's Jite onto my Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
I think I take this trade. Because
Yeah, so we have no creatures on board each. You have a live GT, and I've got nothing.
Yeah, and given the cards in my hand, I'm okay actually losing the board here, or not losing the board,
Sure.
but you know.
Yeah.
I'll attack my Stoneforge.
Yeah, I'll double block. Pardon me, I'll block. First strike damage assigns 2.
Yes.
Now they kill each other.
Yeah. 2 counters on Umezawa's Jite,
Yeah.
and I will pass.
Target of a spell. I was kind of hoping the GT counters
Oh.
would make things a little bit awkward for you there. So you get a Construct, which you get to equip next turn. It's only going to be a 2/2, but you get to pump it, which is kind of awkward.
It's likely going to be a 3/3 once I find the artifact.
Right, of course. Yeah. 3/3 in that case. I could play. I think I just play Bone Crusher Giant here
Sure.
and say go.
Tap.
You still have the initiative, which is very frustrating.
Yeah, that part's pretty bad for you. I'm going to go to the Forge and dome you for 5.
Okay.
Draw. This gets a counter, and I'm going to pay 2 and tap to make a construct. Doink.
Yep. I have been doinked.
And then this is going to pop off.
Yeah. Oh. Is it now?
Yeah. And the question is...
No, Selesnya.
Ben? You knew we weren't talking about that. What am I getting? This might be a world where I just grab a Mox.
Like, what are your hits? That or Shadow Spear? Maybe you have...
Shadow Spear, Skull Clamp,
yeah.
Aether Vial.
Yeah, a little late for Aether Vial.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab a Mox Pearl.
Yep.
It makes my mana this turn great, and it makes my plays following up much stronger. So I think that's the world I'm going to live in. I got a bit of a spicy one here. I'm going to play Gavany Township.
That is very spicy.
it's got-
That is very spicy.
It's pretty nice,
That,
right?
My heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I am going to pass.
All right, so here's where I rip a removal spell off the top, clear your blocker, and take everything over. You're probably tapping down my plateau.
I'm gonna, Rashad, import your plateau and your upkeep.
Right. And then here's the removal spell. It's not a removal spell.
Uh-oh.
It's currently a 3/3.
Yes.
So if I attack, we trade, but then you have no creature again. But then this pops off to the final thing.
I have one more step.
Do you?
Yeah, I have to draw a card first.
Has to draw a card
It's
first.
really tough for everyone involved.
Boom, 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 boom.
Win it now! The saga explodes, shatter in the mold. Either drop the jet like Dick.
Yeah. So worst case scenario, I attack,
Yep.
you block,
Yep.
use GT to shrink it.
Yep.
And then you eat my creature, but you have no GT counters.
Yep.
So that's bad.
Yep.
If I don't attack, you equip with the GT, and then you just attack, and then your creature is bigger than my creature, because you could also play an artifact. You could also pump with Gavany Township. It feels like a little bit of the old damned if I do, damned if I don't here, Wheeler.
Absolutely, Serge.
Yeah, this seems not great. So I think I'm supposed to not attack.
Okay.
But then what else do I do?
Well, not attacking does threaten removal in a way that if you attack and you have removal, then you're likely removing this before attacking.
Before combat, and
you
I'm taking
get
initiative. Yeah, so if I have a removal spell, I don't have a removal spell, at least a proactive removal spell right now.
Yeah.
For that reason. It's a little tricky.
Yeah. It's not a great spot.
Not a great spot.
Nope.
You want to know what else is kind of awkward? I'm going to play this Aganjo.
Okay.
Because I'm mana starved, and I don't think you're giving it to me there.
No.
And I need to develop my board state, and I'm just going to pass.
End of turn, I'm going to crack this Horizon Canopy to draw a card.
Yep.
Untap. Go to the archives and draw a card,
Yep.
and then draw for turn. Tap 4.
Yeah.
Ravages of War. Reprieve?
Reprieve.
Oh, he's got it. All right. All right, good beats.
Hate this for me. He's got a Ravages of War?
I mean, if I got an
Yeah,
Armageddon,
get in the first game. All right. Okay. Yeah, play your land now.
I'm going to play a land. I'm going to fetch, and then I'm actually going to shock myself.
Okay.
Grabbing a Temple Garden.
Okay.
So I could equip an attack here,
Yep.
but that taps me out. and I don't really need to.
Yep.
Because I think I'm going to resolve this Ravages of War next
The turn after. Okay.
Unless you're splashing for remand. Oh, okay. Treasure
You're
tokens
fine.
go a long way.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
Probably
tap
elf.
and play a Llanowar Elf.
Yep. Yep.
And then I am going to pass the turn.
Untap. Untap. Draw the turn. I'm gonna not play that land. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? 3 mana, leaving Caracas open.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast the Lauren of the Third Path.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one.
And I need to ask myself if I want to kill the Construct or the Umezawa's Jite. So you playing the Elf is a little bit awkward. If you don't have the Elf, it's easy, kill the Construct, steal the initiative.
Yep. This is why I took a slightly more conservative line.
You know what? I'm going to be really aggressive here.
Okay.
I'm going to destroy the Construct.
Okay.
Then I'm going to shoot myself, go down to 10. I'm going to play a Walking Ballista.
Okay.
1 counter. I'm going to shoot your Elf.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm going to attack with Bone Crusher Giant to take the initiative. No! Don't! No! No!
I'm going to cast March of Otherworldly Light.
Uh-huh.
Exiling Thalia and Fateful Absence to exile your Bone Crusher. I take 2 in doing this. And then your Bone Crusher is exiled.
What is the exact wording on that one?
Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. And I can pitch white cards from my hand to reduce the cost by 2. I do like the aggressive play.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Because knowing you have the Ravages as well.
It's not getting better for you, right?
No. Oh, I thought I finally found the opening. I saw the single white up, but I had to go for it. Go to you.
Untap.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Throne of the Dead 3. Top 10.
Yeah.
1, 2,
It's okay.
3,
He's going to miss.
4.
There's no creatures in
This
this
deck
deck.
is like 50 creatures. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Okay.
What was that? Cankerbloom, Kasali Pride Mage.
Cankerbloom, Mosswood Dread Knight,
Yeah.
Kasali Pride Mage, and Malira the Living Cure.
Oh.
I'm not too worried about poison. Although
You should be.
I should. I think I'm taking this Mosswood Dread Knight.
Yeah.
Because it's a large trampling
3/2 3/2 trample, right?
Yeah, and then my library gets shuffled.
Yeah.
So now I've got a 6/5 trample that has hexproof until my next turn.
Mana to equip a Jite.
Yeah.
It's got trample. I've got 1 toughness. I'm not dead. I go to 1.
Yeah, you're not dead. Not yet.
Well.
Well.
You're fine.
Go to draw step.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You get that extra 1 point of damage?
No, I don't, but it was a very funny draw. I'm going to kill your Loran
Yeah.
with my Jite.
All right, now I'm definitely not dead.
I'm going to float a green, and I'm going to cast Ravages of War. I'm going to use that green to play an Ignoble Hierarch
Oh!
that was actually gifted by Serge. It will be your demise.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Scrubland as my
That's
lane for the turn.
Exactsies, yeah.
And then I'm
Equip.
going to equip to the Dread Knight.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass. I can't attack.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm at 10. Prismatic Vista go.
Okay. Initiative. I'll go to the secret entrance.
Oh.
I will find a basic forest. So, if you have swords or path, it's pretty good here. Draw. You know what? I'm going to play this because it's a new card.
Sure. Tristani?
Yeah, I'm going to play Tristani 3 Whispers. It's 3 mana 4/4 legend. I can pay 1 green, a creature gains death touch. Hybrid green-white, creature gains vigilance, and 3 mana, creature gains double strike until end of turn.
That sure is just a very thick vanilla 4/4.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's a lot of words.
I'm going to activate Tristani to give Mosswood Dread Knight vigilance. I'm going to attack you for 7 with Exalted.
Yeah.
I'm going to pump.
That's 1 damage.
Yeah.
There's party 9. I go to 1.
Triggered ability.
You can't kill me. I get myself in response.
No.
I go to 0.
Secret ability to make you gain life. All right.
GG.
Jeez.
Man. I want to show you my 6. What I had, it was like that.
And you're on the play?
I was on the play.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, missing that land drop was tough, but I was like,
That part I hate.
right? I had 3 plays. I had, oh, no, I didn't have the GT. Sorry, I tutored for the GT.
Yes.
I had another, that was it.
That I like more.
Yeah, this was the hand.
Yeah.
And then you could see I tutored for the GT after that.
Yeah.
And I thought this was a totally fine, totally keepable hand.
Well, you got game. My deck has a lot of legends. You got
Yeah.
game against that. You have game against cheap mana dorks and whatnot. If I play a chunkier spell, like a 4-drop creature or whatever, this can give you a turn.
It made the sequencing a little bit awkward in the early game when I was trying to be proactive and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like the turn I went for the GT, maybe I'm supposed to hold reprieve up or something like that.
I don't think you need...
No, but I can't because you had the Rishi P.
Right.
So I know I can't keep. That's what made this hand so awkward. Is suddenly I can't sequence around drawing an extra card off reprieve because you're going to tap it down.
Right.
So I was like, right, I'll do the cute play and I'll tutor to grab GT because I know I'm probably not making it through. I can't count on having reprieve mana up.
I think I like getting Lion Sash if you have it with that, just because it gives you
Sure.
another threat.
Yeah.
That you can also
I ended up
just play.
drawing it slightly later,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny, but yeah.
All right. Game 3?
We can go for a quick game 3.
Let's
They've
do a
been
quickie.
pretty fast.
We're green. It's green-white versus Boros. We could
Yeah.
probably get in 10 matches.
And I lost, which means I get to go first.
Yes.
So I'm down. I appreciate the consolation
Are
game.
you sure it's not a new game? Might just want to roll dice on camera.
Yeah, from now on. Maybe it'll break his curse. All right, you got a 5.
I was kidding, but
I got a 4.
okay, I mean,
Ow!
you can go first. You can go first.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Well, evidently I can.
Yeah. I wonder if I put too many 3-drops in this deck. There's just so much like killer at 3. But maybe that's the secret trap of this deck. Maybe I'm just supposed to be playing way more 2-drops.
Yeah, my approach to building that deck was you were heavier on the 3s, but played more. You played more like a mid-range,
Yeah.
grindy kind of deck than anything. Closer to Death and Taxes than like a Boros beatdown deck. But
Well,
it does.
I got the 1-lander.
Well, that's not good.
No. But I got 3 1-drops.
Well, depending on the 1-drops.
I mean, one of them's the monkey. I'm actually gonna try this hand. I think it's
Okay.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay, I'll keep as well.
All right. Turn 1. Inspiring Vantage, Ragavan.
Okay.
I think this is a fine, very greedy hand until he goes turn 1 path. Oh.
Well, path here is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do this, but I'm going to play a Noble Hierarch and pass.
Yeah. Just kidding. I had the land all along. Haha.
Haha.
Faithless Looting.
Yep. Doing it before you attack. Any reason why?
If I rip removal spell.
You think I'm gonna block?
That monkey's going through for surezies.
Yeah, I've slowly. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe all these broken cards are wearing me down. But I used to be like, I can't let this monkey hit me or I'm dead.
you
Now
just
I'm
don't
just
care.
like, look, you got the monkey. You're gonna hit me like twice. I'll just give it to you.
I'm going to be really aggressive. I'm going to discard Seasoned Dungeoneer and Palace Jailer.
Holy smokes. Okay.
See, the thing is, Ben, though. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, he's going to hit you knowing that you're all watch wolves. So the treasure he makes, he's still got an extra mana.
Yeah.
Fervent Champion.
Sure.
Beep, beep.
I go to 17.
3. All right. I got a treasure.
You exile a forest.
Oh my god. Say go.
Untap. Draw. Windswept Heath.
Yeah.
I'm going to fetch down to 16. I'm going to find a Savannah. And then I'm going to cast Tarmogoyf.
Ooh.
It's the 3/4.
It's a
A
3/4.
respectable 3/4.
A very respectable 3/4.
It's even better than a Watchwolf.
Pitching that Palace Jailer now is a little awkward.
Go ahead. Yeah, kind of curious as to what you got going, especially because the treasures are going to expedite your 4-drops.
The mana acceleration there.
Yeah.
Mother of Runes.
Yes.
3/4.
And how?
Go.
Light on land. But you did that. I'm going to tap 3, play a Skyclave Apparition. I'm going to exile your Mother of Runes. And I'll pass.
Exiled my mum.
Out front of Tesco's.
Gonna play a Mox Ruby.
Yeah.
Cast 3 for a Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
That's a good one.
Do you have the Goblin token on you?
I did not bring it as it is not in my decks, but I don't know. Ben, do we have this token? It's approximately...
We sure do.
Oh, thank
we
God.
do now.
You want to know a fun little fact about this stupid goblin token?
It's worth more than Tarmogoyf?
Yep.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
You ever talk to somebody who you're supposed to send in your expense reports for the office and say, yeah, I need like $8 in petty cash so I could go buy a token?
I just need this token. That's pretty reasonable. I'm going to play a Treetop Village.
Yep.
I am going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you with the Skyclave Apparition for 3.
Oh, right, Exalted. Yeah, I go to 17.
Second main.
Yeah, I go to 17.
Yeah, I go to 17. I'm going to cast Knight of Autumn.
Ooh.
I'm going to destroy your Fabel of the Mirror Breaker, and then I will pass.
He's got answers to it all.
Green, white. God, playing this deck feels so good. I know that it's... Maybe there's a version with fewer Watch Wolves that I will bring to a tournament, or maybe I'll just include more, but... God, I love green, white, little kid. It's just so fun.
Whenever it attacks, get a treasure token. It's a 4/5 now.
Sure is.
Let's flash back this faithless looting.
Yep. Uh-oh. It's a 3/4 now.
I'm going to discard Forge Anew and a land, so it's still just a 3/4. Then I'm going to cast a Fury, exiling a Tajik. To do 3 damage. It's a 3/4, so I can't clear both. I'll
Killing these is pretty good.
yeah, I'll just kill the Goyf.
Sure. That's also pretty good.
Yeah. Then I'm going to go to attacks.
Sure.
It's a 2/1. I can attack with everything, and then my monkey dies, but I get in for 4.
And you make a treasure.
And I make a treasure. I don't hate that.
I kind of do.
So I'm going to give +1/+0 to the Goblin Shaman from the Knight's ability.
It's got to target another attack.
Oh, it has to be knight. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to attack for 5.
Okay. I'm going to block the Ragavan.
Right. When I attack, I get a treasure token.
Yep.
Tradesies, you take 3.
13.
And pass.
Draw. Forest. I'm going to attack for 3.
I'm at 14.
Tap 3. I'm going to play.
A face-down creature with ward.
I'm going to play a disguised creature.
Oh, man. Even money,
ward
that's
2.
the white one. Even money. It's a 2-mana 3/2.
I do kind of. Obviously,
man.
the ward 2 is a pretty big boon for this. I'm just going to show everybody.
Yeah.
It's Unyielding Gatekeeper.
Yeah, this card's sweet.
Brand new card. 2-mana 3/2 with Disguise, which is Morph, but it has Ward 2 because 2024. And you pay 1 and a white to flip it up. When it's turn face up, you exile another target non-land permanent. If you controlled it, return it to play tapped. Otherwise, its controller makes a 2/2. The floor is it's a 2-mana 3/2. The ceiling is that there's just so much flexibility with how you cast this.
Yeah.
I do like the ward 2. I do wish that there was more ambiguity behind like what I'm casting.
Oh, that there's other good ones?
I was this close to putting Exalted Angel in my deck.
my God.
With the idea of like, oh, what is it?
What is it? But it's like, well, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass.
So when you flicker this, I get the 1/1.
You get a 1/1.
I still get the 1/1. Okay. Just checking. Boom, 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 boom. Attack. Make a treasure token.
Take 2. Go to 11.
Pass.
Draw. Ooh. That's
It's
spicy.
exile target permanent as well. It hits everything.
Yeah, it's pretty
It hits everything.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 4.
Yeah, I go to 10.
All right. I am then going to cast.
Ravages of War.
No.
Do it. Do it.
No. Gawain, casting director. 3-mana 2/3 human bard. Whenever it or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I choose one. Create a royal roll attached to it, a sorcerer roll, and a monster roll.
Oh, man.
This is my order from sushi when I'm really hungry.
Just a little monster roll right there.
I'm gonna put the monster roll. So now it's a 3-mana 3/4 with trample.
Yeah.
And any other creature that ETBs under my control, that's a non-token creature, gets one of these rolls. Doesn't matter how it comes into play.
Yeah.
This card. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. It kills people dead.
I'm sad, Ben.
Why is that?
I'm sad. I'm sad that you got this.
Yeah.
That's all. Needle Verge Pathway.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to put it on the other side because I could use extra white mana.
Yep.
Pillar Verge Pathway.
Yep.
I'm so sad that you had exactly that.
Why is that?
Because I have a really cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah, except you have exactly the answer for exactly it, which is extremely frustrating. You have no idea.
Well, I find that when
I'll show you when I die.
Okay, great.
Go. Sorry, you find that when people...
Well, I do find that I've actually been trying to catch myself on this, is that I find often when people in Magic are like, I was so good to everything except for exactly this.
Oh, sure.
Often that just means that you have made plays along the way that put you in a position.
I'm not saying that I wasn't already dead.
Oh, and I'm not. I'm not implying that you were. This is more for the benefit of the folks at home.
And I'm not saying.
Yeah. Like, I think there could be an argument that maybe you don't evoke the fury and you just ride the fact that you can generate treasure tokens.
I going to acknowledge that I didn't probably play this game in particular as well as I could have.
Yeah.
The Palace Jailer in my graveyard. There's a lot of very questionable decisions that have happened leading me to exactly this point, Wheeler.
The game will go
But
on.
the problem is this card.
It's a bit of a pisser, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to attack you for 5. No, for 4 with Exalted.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 4/5.
Yeah, I'll go to 6.
I'm just taking it slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Bloated Contaminator.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to read this
Yeah,
one.
that's fine.
3 mana, 4/4 Phyrexian Beast. Toxic is going to matter.
Well,
Trampled, Toxic 1, and whatever deals combat damage to a player, you get to proliferate. That's kind of spicy.
and I'm going to put a Royal Roll on it.
Oh, it's the Royal Proliferator.
Yes.
Okay. The
So
Royal
now-
Toxic Beast.
Now it has +1/+1 and Ward 1.
Sick.
Go ahead. Is Sorcerer Roll better? I don't actually know what Sorcerer Roll does.
Let's use
+1/+1 and Scry 1. Yeah, I'm going to make it a Wizard instead. Apologies.
The Wizardly Proliferator. Sick.
Yeah, I'm going to find wherever this roll is. And then you're good.
All right. I'm going to show you what I've been sandbagging. It's a Caldra Complete,
Whoa.
right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a living weapon. It's got indestructible, but this exiles any permanent. And he left 2 mana up. Very clever. So, 5, 6, 7, crack 2 treasure tokens, make a germ. From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee, Wheeler.
Stab at the Wheeler.
The Wheeler. Equipped creature gets +5/+5, has first strike, trample, indestructible, haste.
I am going to tap 2.
I'm shocked.
I'm going to unmorph or disguise my
Yeah.
unyielding gatekeeper to exile the germ token.
The germ token.
The germ token's gone. You get a detective token though.
Detective Germ on the case.
Yeah, you get yourself a 2/2.
Oh my god. Look at that trench coat, by the way.
It's not bad.
I like it. I like it. The disrespect. Pass.
Untap. Nope. Draw. Tap 2.
But wait,
Animate
there's more?
Treetop Village.
All right.
Vroom.
So trample, trample, trample.
Yes, Scry 1. I'll bottom that. So I got a 5/5 Trampler here.
5, 8, 3. Can't do it.
Do you want me to still have all
Oh, you
these
got the
here?
removal spell as well for the blocker.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
multiple.
I've been sitting on them for a while.
Oh man. You know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna have a coffee. We're gonna come back stronger than ever. That was perhaps not my finest showing.
Welcome back to the island, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, let's talk about things that went well. Your deck did exactly what it needs to do,
Yeah.
right? Just you play ahead of the curve every turn, and the density of those threats. Do you know? Funny story for the viewers. There was a time when Wheeler was on a roll, a nightmare roll with a little something called Jeskai. Just Jeskai mid-range, and so I made green-white 3/3 Watch Wolves, and also I started playing a lot of those cheeky like can't be countered ones.
Yep.
Just so I could specifically hate out Wheeler. And you know what happened 3 weeks in a row? We never got paired.
Oh,
I've specifically brewed that deck to try and dethrone Wheeler, and he dodged me.
but you left out the most important part.
What's that?
Who won all 3 of those tournaments?
Did you still end up winning? Yeah, you still won. I just never got to pair against you.
Yeah.
Classic Wheeler. These were fun. Any other thoughts to have there? I mean, we don't necessarily have to talk about my sequencing.
No, yeah, not in particular. I mean,
Yeah.
one thing that I will suggest and like that you picked up on is that while this deck can go blisteringly fast, you're a deck with a bunch of mana sinks.
Yeah.
You're a deck that can just clog the board with stuff that seems irrelevant and then can become very threatening. And I think that's the best kind of mode of operation for Boros. No matter what individual cards you play, it's just you're a deck that has these haymakers, even if the game goes late.
I mean, even related to that, do you remember Jordan Dirksen?
Yes.
He was the most fascinating red deck Wens player I've ever seen because he didn't want to race people. He didn't want to try and clock people out. He was just like, yeah, we're going to take our time.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot to learn about that as well, which is what's your path to victory? And it doesn't necessarily always have to be you have to get under.
Yeah.
Because you're right, in this matchup, I could have been the slower deck.
Inevitability is a very powerful resource.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But my friend, thank you for the games. It's good to be back on the island.
Glad to have you. Thank you for being here.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander Throwdown. I've been Serge, joined by Wheeler.
Thank you for having me. It was great to be here.
Shout out to Ben on Tech.
Yo.
A reminder that everything we do couldn't be possible without you and your support over the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You got anything nice to say specifically about me and make me feel better about the play? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you want to see the deck list, if you got questions about the format, that information is also down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.